Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. And it's Jordi Alba. Lahm did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality. But there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo. There's the hit! Messi. Lahm. That is a brilliant interception. Lahm. Bellingham. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Up for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
First quarter of an hour gone. Stood up well to him there. Out to the left it goes. That looks a good ball through. Keeper's ball. Vieira. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Lahm. Messi. Very much a man of this moment. Hullet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar. Rodri. And Jordi Alba. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi. And he's intervened well there. And the pass is intercepted. Lahm. Messi. Bellingham. Looking for the runner. Neymar. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, they could break here. And it's Van Dijk. Otto. Well, that's well spotted. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gullit. And he's found a way past. And he's onside. Lahm. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Gullit proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rodri. Neymar. And they're quick to press. Pirlo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gullit. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gullit. Oh, red. Nice interception. Vieira. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Van Dijk. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Neymar. Can he finish? Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Gullit. And he face-to-face tries a shot! Messi looking sharp there. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's whipped it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lahm really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Taken back almost at once. Neymar. That's a good run down the left. And it's Gullit. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Neymar. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do real sharpness in their passing. Lahm. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Otto kept his eye on it and he's there. And that is a little undercooked. Messi. Lahm. He could be in here. Gullit. Messi. Now Otto. Pirlo. Bellingham. And it's Gullit. And he's been shifted off it. Rummenigge. Bellingham. Jordi Alba. Otto. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Messi. Rodri. And it's Neymar. To Jordi Alba. Gullit. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. Great ball, Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, number 19, Gullit.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Neymar, number 5.
Corner number 2 then.
Coming on the field, number 9, Suarez, number 18.
And he thumps it clear.
Number 8, Soboslai.
And it's Beckham.
Number 17, Schneider. Substitution.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. And the shots! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
No, he's not getting past him there. Bernardo Silva. Now is this the final assault? Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. And that should get the job done. And he's there to clear it. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Szoboszlai voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Hello, attendees.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Steaming on, and Hullet! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hullet!
Footballing with usually
Header! Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Defending of the desperate variety. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. And here's Mbappe. And a header! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. This is promising. That'll be a throw-in. Otto clears it away. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Bernardo Silva promptly onto that, and that is that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi powering forward here. And it's Lahm. And he was alert to it.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar. And Jordi Alba. Bellingham. That is good alertness. Luis Suarez. Lahm charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. And it's Hullet. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's well spotted. Dinks one through. Good ball over the top. Now it's Hullet. Great position here. Chance for the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that should get the job done. Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good ball out wide. Rodri. And Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There
Check,
will be 1
clears.
minute added time.
And it's Hullet. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Rodri. Messi. Luis Suarez. Neymar. Neymar has a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Oh, played right into his path. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Vieira. Bellingham. Mbappe! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
72,306.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Vieira. It's Bellingham. Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham wins the duel this time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, good stop, it had to be. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham. Odo. And it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Chips it through. Oh, great play! Opts to play it back. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Just about up to 75 minutes. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! It's there! And they are right back within touch!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes
Neymar.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
10, Messi.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Bellingham. Number 19.
Portugal finding their
Gullit.
passes.
Number 9. Suarez. Coming on the field. Number 17. Schneider. Number 14. Gnabry. Number 8.
Rummenigge.
Soboslai.
Schneider
Number
is
18,
wide and looking to get onto this.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Well, there was an
Substitutions taking
element of
place.
promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he welcomes it in. Odo. Jordi Alba. Szoboszlai. And he welcomes it. He's had a hit! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught. And again! He's got a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Szoboszlai is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some.
And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margin. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Rummenigge. Pullet touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well spotted. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Now it's Gullit, looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Could move up a gear here. Messi. And it's Gullit. Mbappe. He's in a great position. He's got tall. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Still goalless. Messi had a shot. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Neymar, Jordi Alba, Rodri. Oh, important interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rummenigge, Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Rummenigge. Oh, right place, right time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Gullit. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar.
Portugal really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Chips it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's going to go a long way. Lam. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Bellingham. Corner given.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bellingham has it out wide and in space. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham, and instinctive, climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Jordi Alba. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Otto. Early ball out from the back. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bellingham. Yeah. It's Hullet. And it's Messi. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Decent hit! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to...
Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he finish? And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shifted upfield. Otto clears.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Gets his pass away. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Bellingham. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
550.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Van Dijk. And Jordi Alba. He's gone direct here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Rodri, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Rummenigge. Goes in for the header!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that has put paid to that. And it's lofted through here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rodri. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Goes for the header! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a decision to make and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
20,
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Messi.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Bellingham.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Otto. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 14. Serge Gnabry. Number 17. Schneider.
Makaleli.
Number 42. Musiala.
That looks a good ball through.
In progress.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Musiala.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Hullet. Rodri. And it's Schneider.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Cross to the back post. Rijkaard clears it away. Van Basten. Davids in acres of space out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Luis Suarez has a look and plays it forward.
Added time.
Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Cruyff. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe engages and forces him off the ball. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Collier, and he has been fouled there. Ruben Dias. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime...
Climbs up big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Messi goes short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's cut it out. And it's Neymar. Now it's Schneider. So it is still 0-0. Otto tries a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Fired deep. He's got full. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Has another goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Otto. Can he get onto this? Davids. It's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Corner number 3 coming up. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Thuram. Portugal finding their passes. Bellingham. Hullet. Corner. Corner number 2 then. And And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Messi. Davids.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. And he knocks it clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lam. Oh, nice touch. Real chance here. Messi! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gullit, he's got the shot away! He's scored! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there, that was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Davids. And here's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Mbappe purring. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Gullit. Can't will they claim to that? Gnabry. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ops him off it and wins back the ball. Showing great feet there. Played into space out wide. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rijkaard. Davids is herring after that one. Lam. Jordi Alba shows great strength. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Portugal have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The match was 72,306.
And it's played forward. Lam delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
And Gullit! He's done very well to get to that.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. Messi. Lahm. And it's Vieira. Hullet. Odo. Ruben Dias. Odo. Van Dijk. Now Odo. And it's Gnabry. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. And it's Schneider. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Works it forward. Davids. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that's a throw-in. Otto. Hullet. Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move. Lahm stood his ground strongly. And it's Hullet. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Mbappe. He's in, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes left. Lahm. And he's picked out the run. Jordi Alba. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Collier. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's good vision. Shapes to shoot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
3-0. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Now it's Neymar. Lahm did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And now they can clear their lines.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful.
Bullet! Missed by a fraction. Bernardo Silva providing an outlet on that flank. Out of play for a goal kick. Jordi Alba. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lahm. He's been picked out. No way through. Lahm. And now the hit! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Neymar plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Gullit. There's no flag.
That's good defensive concentration.
Zanetti. And it's Jordi Alba. Neymar. It's a great ball. And a header! It's there! First blood drawn. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Lahm. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Suarez is in a really good, decent hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bellingham. So it's going to be another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove for...
Messi! Gullit looks to get on the end of this. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gullit. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
There will be one
Played right into his path. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's onside. Well, they've got it again. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Messi. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No luck with that dink over the top. And Gullit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Messi's cross. He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Gullit made such good movement to get in position there. We were all expecting much more.
Zanetti makes the interception. Portugal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Bellingham.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
This match was 70,987.
There will be a throw-in. Interesting ball. Well read, nice interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Lahm. It's Bellingham, looking for the run. Might be danger here. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Jordi Alba. Tchouameni. Bellingham. And that has put paid to that. And it's Zanetti. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. He has done it. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lahm stood his ground strongly. And it's Bernardo Silva. Messi. Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk proves too strong. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Neymar. Can he latch on to this? To Lahm. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a decent clearance. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lahm cuts it out. Thuram. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Gullit picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
With the father of a boy
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.